wrong, then BJP MLA Ramadhir Singh, who said on assembly that little educated Rowdy Devi, then he is also wrong. Then when Honorable Nadda Sahab, when he said that I was told that the DMK are opposing the national education policy when uneducated leaders are the help of the affairs.
No, who are you referring to as uneducated? Akashdeep,
So,
Mr. Muni, Mr. Muni, don't, Mr. Muni, stay focused on this case. Stay focused on this case. Stay focused on this case. One point, Akash, 1 minute. Mr. Akashdeep, 1 minute. The very elementary point is this. The Prime Minister has done his schooling, has done his bachelor's degree and has his master's degree, his bachelor's degree from Delhi University, which I also went to, his master's degree from Gujarat University. These are two highly reputed and recognized universities, right? And the degrees are part of his affidavit. The degrees are put out on the website of the Gujarat University also. So there is no shame in saying that you were lying, and because you were lying, you have been caught by the court and made to pay a fine. You can't go around with this narrative saying our Prime Minister of India is uneducated and illiterate. You want to create that narrative. You want to falsely create that narrative. You don't want to ask questions. You don't want to ask the real questions out here. You are creating a false narrative. You are creating a deliberate narrative. You are coming out as a person of a tremendous malice. The fact is, 1 minute. The fact is, please tell me, has the Prime Minister declared his educational qualifications along with relevant certificates in his affidavit before contesting the election or not? Has he done so or not? Why are you quiet now? Has he done so or not? Has he done so or not? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Every politician does.
Yeah,
that.
so he has done so. So then what are you? Then there is no question. I'm sorry, but this is really stupid.
Who said?
No, the Prime Minister has declared his certificates. Every politician does so. He has a postgraduate degree. You call him illiterate. And when you are fined by the court, you want to go and play victim.
Chief Election Commissioner directed it. Okay. And one thing.
What? One minute. Did the Chief Election Commissioner give Narendra Modi his MA degree? What are you talking about? You are losing the plot out here. I'm exposing you.
They have directed him
Directed what? Directed what? Directed what? Why are you making up stories? Why are you lying?
Nobody.
One lie leads to the other. Shehzad is on the debate. This is crazy, viewers.
Just watch it. You know, the interesting part is when Amit Malviya questions the Rahul Gandhi's degree, that's okay. When Ramadhi questions, Rowdy Devi's degree, that's okay. When JP Nadda questions DMK's degree, that's okay. But when Shehzad ji will not speak, when Kejriwal questions Modi's degree, that is the political
I've heard you. Now allow me an opportunity. I don't want to cross
viewers, I first of all believe I'm making a clear view on this. I make a clear view on this. The Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India. First of all, to make these comments is very inappropriate, illiterate, uneducated. Secondly, you know, he has a postgraduate degree. The Prime Minister, for those who don't know, has a postgraduate degree which he got after the age of 30. He got a bachelor's degree from Delhi University in his late 20s. It is because he has led a life of struggle that he got his degrees at maybe 5 or 6 years after than other people would have got, because he struggled through his life. He's gone out, he's traveled the whole country and he's completed his education. And he's done a BA and a MA in political science. I don't know what is going on here. I think Kejriwal should just apologize and pay the fine. If Kejriwal,
if I may come in.
Shehzad is on the debate. Shehzad. No, I'm saying too many people calling into the newsroom. They say, Arnab, open the lines.
Arnab,
I'll think about it. Yeah.
And yes, Arnab, look, first of all, Mr. Muni, you and Kejriwal are giving a perfect example of being literate but uneducated. You're calling CIC as CEC. It's the Chief Information Commissioner, not the Chief Election Commissioner. Point number two. Please now, Mr. Muni, please do not interrupt. Mr. Muni, please don't interrupt. I show courtesy and I show education when I behave on a television debate. Please, let me complete. Point number two, Arnab rightly has pointed out that all of these documents are in the public domain. In fact, on the BJP Twitter handle 2016, in the PC by Amit Shah ji and Swargya Arun Jaitley ji, or on the Gujarat University website, or in the election affidavit of Prime Minister, it's all available there. But this is not about this degree. Degree chupane ki baat nahi. Kale karname chupana. Arnab, today what is the order of Manish Sisodia? Have you read that judgment against Manish Sisodia today? He has been called as a chief architect of Sharab Ghotala. He has been said to have received 100 crores of kickback money. Arnab, I request you for your protection. And apart from that, the order of the Delhi court today has completely exposed the Sharab Ghotala in which Mr. Manish Sisodia and Kejriwal were totally involved. To ek kala karnama chipana degree nahi. And I call this as the C grade in the degree of Arvind Kejriwal. The C grade as in corruption grade. Arnab, just one more point, and if you may permit me 10 seconds. Look at the inbuilt elitism and classism in this debate. Arnab, just 5 seconds more, please.
Yes.
Bear with me. Some of the greatest leaders of this country, forget the fakery of this issue. Some of the greatest leaders of our country, including K. Kamaraj ji, who started the midday meal program, were not very educated in the sense of literacy. But they ran this country and the systems in the most perfect manner. And even if I'm from the BJP, I bow down to them. Look at the elitism and classism that is inbuilt in this debate, which calls itself Aam Aadmi Party. I will explain. I am explaining that also. Mr. Muni, I'm coming to that also. If you stop interrupting and stop behaving uneducated on this debate, I can answer you. Mr. Muni, when you repeat one thing 3 times, when you repeat one thing 3 times like Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Muni, I have heard your question the first time. I have heard your question in the first occasion. I am not Rahul Gandhi. I am not Rahul Gandhi that I can't process your question. You don't need to repeat it 3 times. So I am replying. If you give me an opportunity, if you stop interrupting, Mr. Muni, if you stop behaving uncivilized, if you stop behaving uneducated, if you stop behaving like a member of the Aam Aadmi Party, I can answer you. Now, can you let me answer? Can you let me answer? Can you let me answer yes or no? Can you let me answer yes or no? Can I answer? Thank you. Thank you for your indulgence. Now let me clarify. The statements that you're quoting, in all of those instances, the people have not been called illiterate. We have said that despite having literacy, when you go against national interest, you are of course uneducated. You are uneducated if you do corruption and you defend the corrupt, calling them kattar imandar. You are uneducated if the court gives an order against you and you say the courts are guilty. You are uneducated when the court allows you to get convicted and disqualified. You sit in black clothes protesting against a court order. You are uneducated when you try to say kattar imandar hai to those who are not getting bail from court. You are uneducated when you talk in these terms about constitutional institutions. You are uneducated. You are uneducated.
Okay. Now, viewers, some people asking me the questions. Some people asking me the questions because the Prime Minister does not keep flaunting his educational qualifications.